What's up, y'all? Welcome to the GV stream. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the GV stream. It is Mayvorites 2025, day 13 out of 31. And the tie for everybody, the tie that everybody voted on was tied. So I am the tiebreaker, meaning we're going to be doing more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time TryHARD voice acting, which my Nintendo Switch is not working currently, so I don't know what's going on. The only thing I can think of is that it was plugged in weirdly and it ran out of charge or something, so hopefully when we're done here, hopefully it works again. Although I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe this is why. Well, my Nintendo Switch isn't turning on, and I have no clue why. So we may have to switch games today. I don't even know why that would happen. Why would you not work? It was literally working last night when we played Pikmin 4. Unless it just broke last night out of nowhere for some weird reason. Well, we may have to switch games because I literally have no clue why. Give me a second here. Well, yeah, I don't know. My Switch literally won't even turn on, so I'm not sure what happened. It almost seems like it broke overnight, which is weird. There's literally no response from it. It's unfortunate because I really did want to play Ocarina today. I mean, we could always switch to Pokemon Black version 2 considering it was tied. But we literally played Pikmin 4 last night, so I don't know why this thing is, like, broken. It literally will not show that it's, like, charging or anything. That's very weird. Well, yeah, I guess we'll switch to Pokemon Black 2 then. Let me go plug all this stuff in just to see if it maybe, like, begins charging at some point, basically. Be right back. Alrighty. Well, yeah, that sucks. It literally, like, won't turn on or have any feedback whatsoever, so I literally have no clue what's going on with that. Very bizarre. I was looking forward to that. But what can you do? So, I guess we will change the name of all this stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I hope I didn't have anything scheduled for the Switch for the rest of the month. I don't remember. And that means I'm going to make a new thumbnail, too. Although I guess we'll just have that one. Yeah, anybody that watches this will kind of figure out what happens. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. If it's 100% dead, it'll take a bit to turn on after charging. Yeah, this has happened before, where, like, I feel like eventually it just died. Completely ran out of charge. So maybe we should just give it a little bit of time. Yeah, maybe we should give it a little bit of time and then see. So I'm going to cancel editing that. Because I do really want to play Ocarina. I was looking forward to that. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, perhaps it just needs time to turn back on, because I feel like that has happened before. So if that's the case, we could play some Arena or Hearthstone, maybe. I'm also playing Rivals, Arena, or Hearthstone. I already did my Hearthstone dailies. Arena, I'm still not really good at, but I could play a little bit of it. Could also do Rivals, though, which I'm trying to get the dailies done. Let's play Hearthstone. Sure. We'll see if, yeah, we'll see if it can charge. I feel like the dock that I use is just so weird. I feel like it does drain the battery over time sometimes, depending on how I, like, shut it off at the end of the night. It's weird. It has done this, like, 2 to 3 times before, so hopefully the Switch isn't just dead, because I don't even know how to get the data off of it in that case. Don't let me forget, I gotta show you how to play Commander at some point. You already know how to play Commander. Wow, that was quick. Alright, so for anybody that hasn't played Hearthstone, they just came out with a new expansion, which I've been out of the Hearthstone game for some time now. But with the new expansion, I kind of jumped back in when I was going to North Carolina. So, yeah, as I said, I got Omega Lucky and got this pet with the 1 free spin that you get. So basically, you get 1 free spin down here, and then after that, you have to pay for every spin, real money. And on average, I think it's gonna be the last spin to get this guy, and it's gonna cost you around $160. If you pull him first try on your first spin, it is a 0.1% chance. So I got lucky and got him, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, basically, I've been using this Holy Fish. It's like a fishing priest deck. It's perfect, because priest is my favorite class, and I don't know why I wasn't using priest previously, because I think I only have like 70 wins or so more to get the golden hero. And I had thought that I already had the golden hero. So all that to say, yeah, I need, let's see, 62 more wins to get the golden hero for priest, which is crazy, because priest is my favorite class, but it's just like, it's harder to make work, basically, because it's control. And depending on the meta, sometimes control is just far too slow, basically. So we'll play a Hearthstone game, and we will figure out if the Switch will charge to where it can turn on, because if it can turn on, then we're all good. I just don't even know why that happened, though. That's so weird. What's up, Mr. Nailhead? Welcome in. There is no poll currently. The next poll will be when we do an encore poll for next month. Or the next poll will be when we do an encore poll for Horror Week. The patrons will decide what we do Saturday, and everybody else will decide what we do Sunday. Okay, so I'm not really particularly good with this deck yet. We're going to mulligan the 5 and try to get a 1 cost here, ideally, so we have a nice curve. That's a good mulligan, so I'll take that. So you can see we got this guy here who's already leveled up to like 2 out of 4. He starts green, but now he's red. So this is like the $160 pet. On average, some people are going to get lucky. But on average, this guy is $160, which I got for free, which is pretty crazy. I will take it, because I am never lucky like that. Like there's no volume at all. So we're playing Quest Warriors, so his goal is to survive for 10 turns. And then he gets Latorvius, the Gaze of the City. Battlecry, get 2 random Journey to Ungoro quest rewards, shuffle the rest into your deck, which is pretty good, because getting all that all those quest rewards is quite a lot of value. We're gonna play the Lunar Wing Messenger, which has lifesteal, meaning if it damages anything, we get healed back, and then also imbues our hero power. So our hero power becomes Choose a playable priest minion or spell to add to your hand. It costs 1 less, but it is temporary, meaning you have to play it that turn. Bum, 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 boom, boom. So he kills that, but that's pretty fine because we just wanted to imbue here. After your hero attacks, do 1 damage to all minions. Okay. Now, I'm still figuring this deck out. So do we play the fishing rod, which will basically summon a 3/3, which is pretty good for a 1 cost. Or we could play this, making our hero power cost 0. Or we could play this, Death Rattle, summon 2/1 ponies. But that would be terrible because he just hits that and then that kills the rest of the ponies. So that would be horrible. So I think we summon the trusty fishing rod, attack him for 1. It should summon the piranha, I think. And this thing is a 3/3 rush, which is pretty good because it has a downside, but if you summon it with the fishing pole, then you don't get the downside, which is the goal of that. But he can kill that with his weapon, so it's not fantastic. So he kills it with his weapon, which is whatever. He uses new height, so he gets maximum mana +3, and then also, what does he get? An empty mana crystal. So now he has a ton of mana to work with, basically. What do I want to do? Hero power costs 0. Yeah, that's probably good. So we'll play the Papercraft Angel. Our hero power becomes 0 mana to use. We play it, which gives us a random priest card, which also gets discounted by, I think, 1. So we can pick Shadow Ascendant, which now becomes a 1 mana. And we probably want to play that because it's temporary, meaning it will go away in a second. So we'll play that, and then we'll also attack Face, which should summon another 1-cost minion, which is going to be this dude, which gives another minion 1 health at the end of a turn. And he's a warrior, which means he can have Brawl, which is a board clear that removes everything except for 1, and he's going to be able to play that on 5. So, yeah, that's fine. We'll play this one too. Ba 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 do ba do ba zi ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Yep, there's the Brawl. Knew it was coming. So 1 character is the winner of the Brawl, which is this one. So we can play a 3 and then a 2, or we can play a 4. This card's pretty good. I'm going to play the 3, and I'm going to play the 2 mana hero power. Set every minion's attack and health to the lower of the 2. Interesting. Get a 1-cost holy spell that gives a minion +2 or -1 health. Let's go for that guy. We'll play him. We'll attack Face. So we kind of have to kill him before he survives. He's got 6 more turns to survive, and then basically he's going to be unkillable with this deck, most likely. Hearthstone. Yeah, it was big back in the day. It's just fun if you like turn-based strategy card games. It's quite fun. This day and age, the state of it is a little kind of all over the place based on when it was, I think, more balanced back in the day. Okay, let's go for... let's just go full aggro here. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion 1/1. We'll play the Blob of Tar as well. We'll attack Face. Yeah, because we probably want to go as aggressive as possible. He's going to try to remove so that he can last 5 more turns to get this. So we want to go as aggro as possible because if he doesn't have board clear, we really want to take advantage of that. Shield block, gets 5 armor, draws a card. Gives him a little bit of survivability. Bow, bow, bow. Fortify, gain 3 armor, deal damage equal to your armor to an enemy minion. Okay. Basically like a shield bash. Gets more armor. Attacks our little tar guy for 1. Bow, bow, bow. Bam, bow. Ba-down. Hunter, Taurus, Battlecry, choose 2 minions, swap their stats. So this could be really aggressive in the right hands. We definitely want a hero power here. Destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. Yeah, we're not getting too much value out of our hero power, I don't think. So we'll get this guy. Choose a minion if it's friendly, give it 2 health. So let's do that on this minion. Gets 2 more health. Then we can use Orbital Halo. Give a minion +1/+1. Find shield cost 0 if you played an adjacent card. Which we did. Play this guy. We'll play this guy. And hopefully he does not have another Brawl. He's got about 4 more turns to hold out here. We're trying to see if my Nintendo Switch can charge up, because it's either dead or it needs to charge for a little bit, so we're playing a Hearthstone game. Which fits Nostalgia Week, since I played this way back in 2015. Okay, choose 2 minions, swap their stats. Which means one of these will become a 0/6. I don't know if that's worth. Resurrect a 1, 2, and 3 cost minion, give them reborn. Okay, we need a board clear ideally here. Draw 2 cards. Whenever another friendly minion attacks, set its health equal to this minion's health. Let's go for you. Let's play you. Okay, so this poisonous will kill one of these no matter what. Wait, what does this do? After this takes damage, gain 1 attack. Ah. Okay, so that'll get rid of that. We've got another poisonous, which is good as well. We've got 2 more to clear. Now we can swap stats. So this will become a 3/5, and this will become a 0/6. I guess that's not really that helpful. So we can't even kill one. Bum, pum, 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 pum. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad luck. We're so close to killing it. All right, so let's go for you so we don't break Divine Shield, and then you. And we get a spell from this guy. Oh, but he didn't die. Okay. Well, if he's got no board clear, we could definitely make this happen. He's only got 3 cards, which is low. Yeah, Hearthstone. We'll check to see if the Switch can turn on after this. Otherwise, we'll play Pokemon Black 2, I suppose. We could play another nostalgia game too, but that would kind of go against the poll. He doesn't summon copy? Okay, so we get some lifesteal there, which kind of sucks. Okay, 2 resuscitate, so we can choose 2 minions and swap their stats, which is kind of nice here. So we could swap them with... Could make this guy a 5/7, which is pretty epic. And then that'll also reduce his lifesteal too. That is good. We can make him a 1/6 and then just poison him. Okay, let's swap this guy and this guy. So their stats get swapped. Now we will poisonous this guy. And we'll poisonous this guy, because he dies. Okay. Choose a friendly minion, give it +2 health. We'll do our hero power. What do we got? So I'm going to random 4-cost minion, Kindred, do it again. Copy a card to your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's do you. Summon you. Attack, attack, attack. Draw 2 taunt minions. Sure. I don't even know if I have taunt minions in the deck. I do have taunt minions in the deck, and they activate too. Cool. Okay. That's something. Now, like I said, if he's got no board clear, he's kind of screwed, unless he just drew a brawl. We will see if he just drew a brawl. Whenever they pause after drawing, it's usually a good sign, because that means they typically don't have what they need. Okay, he's going for card draw here, but he used up 8 out of his 10 mana. That's a good sign. He's probably going to have to choose armor to get some survivability. He goes for 2 more cards, but he only has 2 mana unless he has a way to recharge his mana. He can choose one more time. He's going to refresh 3 mana crystals. Oh, does he get a brawl here? Ooh. Okay, that was a good play. Card draw into the brawl, which removes my board, but we do have resurrections here. We can actually play them twice, because he should be out of removal now, and he has to survive 1 more turn. So we're going to play Resuscitate, which will summon 3 more minions and give them Reborn. We're going to play Resuscitate again. And so now we have a very hard to remove board here, but I don't know if the damage is going to be enough. Bum, 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 bum. Blam, 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 blam. Bling, bloom, 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 bloom. Blam, bloom, blam, bloom. Shield block. 5 armor and another card. 2 taunt minions. He definitely needs some taunt. Bling, bloom, bloom. Some of the highest cost minion. Whoa. Oh, interesting. If we have how do we not have 1 poison? Wow. That would be so good against this guy. Okay. So this thing's going to be a pain. How do we not have 1 poison? That's actually crazy. Silence all friendly minions. Ugh, so close. Once per game, if you played 8 other dragons, take an extra turn. Silence all friendly minions. Give them 1/2. Choose a minion if it's friendly. Give it +2 health. If it's an enemy, give it -2 health. Okay, so we need a board spot. So I'm gonna hit. Yeah, I need to kill in it. I need to kill somebody. Yeah, so let's play Purifying Power. Everybody gets silenced. But they all get whatever. Choose a minion if it's friendly, give it +2 health. I need one to die. Does nobody have 2 HP? Oh my god. He got so... Wow. That is so bad. Okay. Oh, but his armor goes up. That's right. Okay, so wait. 3/3. That dies. Then I can this. Yeah, not great. That was basically the exact card he needed there. Is he not playing? Bobby, babu, babu. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Unless we get a god pull here. Miniaturized Taunt Death Royal, summon a 4/4 Whelp with Elusive, summon a copy of an enemy minion. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't even die, though. Actually, so we hit that. We give this negative 2 HP. We summon this. It hits it. He deals 8 to me. I deal 8 to him. Go for this guy. Gets +3/+3. Summon this guy. Summon this guy. I mean, he's got massive card advantage here, so there's no way we win, I don't think. But we'll see what he plays. Buddy, 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 daddy, dadu, dadu. Bobby, babu, baru, 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 baru. Give minions +3/+3. Cast 3 spells to return this to your hand. Cost 1 less for each time your hero has taken damage on your turn. So play that. Give this guy +3/+3. Attack you, end turn. Concede. Yeah, unfortunately, he pulled that exact massive dude that I couldn't remove. It's crazy. If I had one poisonous minion, I would have just been able to remove that guy. We probably would have won. We had so many poisonous minions throughout that game, too. Really unfortunate. But GG. Baba, 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 baba. Alrighty, let's see if this works. Ba 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 ba. Do you turn on? Actually insane. Like, what happened to my Switch? That's so weird. Buzzer, 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 buzzer. All right, well, I have no idea how that worked, but it worked. So where I go. I don't even know. The Switch does such weird, kind of random, like, issues. But I'll take it. Buddy, 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 buddy. Okay, this one. Buddy, 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 buddy. Those people I was talking about yesterday at D&D. I don't remember that conversation, but I thought you were completely new to Magic, so that's interesting. I always prefer cold weather. Welcome back, beaches. Alrighty, so this is going to be TRYHARD voice acting. Because, to be quite honest with y'all, I'm probably going to deep dive into voice acting here, getting pretty soon. I've made done some things that I may or may not talk about in the future in terms of voice acting. So I definitely would like to use my time here during the stream to get better at it. Seems good. So I'm definitely a novice, so don't expect anything amazing. But yeah, we started this last time and we were doing a TRYHARD voice acting playthrough of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And we're going to be doing that today as well. So the story thus far is we are Zelda. We are Link, a little boy from Kokiri Forest. And basically, we got a quest from the Deku Tree to heal the world. And, yeah, we basically met Princess Zelda, and we need to get the pieces of the Triforce. To do that, I think we need the spiritual stones. We got the first one from the Deku Tree, but we need to get the other two, and the first one is in Death Mountain, which is where the Gorons are. Now, what we came here because we got Saria's song, and I always forget, like, what the order of operations is here. Do we need to go back to Darunia and, like, play the song for him? Also, can you get to Death Mountain from the Lost Woods? I don't know. Because it's weird, because it leads you back to the Lost Woods. I don't think so. I think we have to go back to Kakariko normally. Yeah, okay. Let's try to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure who in our D&D group plays Magic. I thought Wannabe Spidey didn't play Magic at all. Outside of that, I think one other guy may or may not have played. And that's about it. Chunked last year with my brother and his friends. I swear to God, I do not remember that exchange at all. I might have been, like, talking to somebody else or doing something. I do not remember that. And this was just yesterday, so you would think I would. Yeah, I guess we go back to Darunia. What are we trying to do? Nico Digital, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. Not sure if you're in the stream or not, but if you are, thank you very much. That puts us at 1073 out of 1200, 2 points away from a wheel spin, and 127 points away from our stretch goal for the month, which is to play Knights of the Old Republic as a priority right after Mayvorites ends, basically. Knights of the Old Republic 2, because we did one. Yeah, what do we need to do? We need the bomb. We need the ability to use the bomb flower, which means we need a item to wield the bomb flower. Why did we need Saria's song for that? That's what I'm confused at. I always get confused during this part of Ocarina. Fear I may be sucked back in. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy Magic quite a bit so far as a novice. I definitely will never spend money on the cards because I do not want to spend money on cards. But the online game is very fun to at least dabble in it. I honestly love that there's like either a mono-type deck or a combination of colored deck. Like, I love that that's kind of the style of it. It's like a really cool design, you know? Alright, so we need to break our way into this. Dodongo's Cavern, don't enter without permission. So what does this guy say?
If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get there, even on foot.
Well, I've been there, but the question is, how do I break open Dodongo Cavern? Yeah, we definitely need the bracelet. For sure. Are we just supposed to play Saria's song to Darunia? Is that what it is? But I don't even feel like he talked much about that. I guess we'll go check that out. Did we start my next show with Cindy? No. We've been playing Pikmin 4 in any of our spare time, which has been a joy. Probably my least favorite Pikmin game, but still a lot of fun. Land of the Gorons, Goron City. Yeah, I enjoy, like I said, the monotype and color combinations. Very smart idea, honestly. And that opens too, but apparently that's just a heart piece, which is odd. We opened this way already, so maybe he says something new now.
This is Goron problem. A Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers.
Okay. But what if I play you a song? Oh? Okay. Sorry, a song is what? It's the Lost Wood song. I always get them all mixed up in my head. Oh my god. It's like I know these by heart, but like I literally just always forget them. It's crazy. What is Saria's song? Down, right, left, down, right, left. Doom, doom, doom. Does this work? This is such a weird interaction if this is what you're supposed to do. How?
Oh. Come on. Come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Whoa. Yeah. Yahoo!
That's such a weird. Like, why? Do they even mention that? Like, I don't think they mentioned anything about him liking a wood song or something.
Hey, what a nice tune! Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire, too. The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's Cavern and prove you're a real man? That way everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick a bomb flower using A.
You got the Goron's bracelet. Now you can pull up bomb flowers, stand next to one, and use A to pull it up. It looks more like a crown, honestly. Okay, cool. Thank you. Can't believe that worked. I definitely know now why I get stuck here every time. It's weird that you have to, like, access the Lost Woods through the Goron's cave. Then know to go to Saria. Get Saria's song. And then play Saria's song for Darunia, which I swear to God they don't give you a hint about at all, although I could be wrong. Maybe, Navi talks about it somewhere. Alright, so now we gotta go to Dodongo Cave. Kill them Dodongos. It definitely seems like it's, yeah, dealt with power scaling better. I was kind of surprised by how weak everything seemed. Like, the stats don't get very large in Magic, seemingly so. I know things can get crazy, obviously. But, like, in Hearthstone, again, that's why I'm just not a big fan of it currently, because the balance is so all over the place. You can get, like, 15-15s. Everything doesn't feel powerful because everything feels powerful, if that makes sense. Whereas Magic, I've noticed, everything is pretty laid back. Much more smaller in power scale, which is weird because Magic is also much longer, has been around for longer. Natural Wonder, Bomb Flower, Danger, do not uproot.
I'm standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Do you have a question for me?
Ask about bomb flowers. No, I'm good, pretty much.
Did you see the cavern on your way here? That's the Dodongo's cavern. Because the light inside is very dim, the bomb flowers, a plant unique to this mountain, grow like crazy in there.
Don't think that's gonna do it. Nope, not even close. Okay, so you gotta throw it literally directly over it. Yeah, I really like bomb flowers as a mechanic. Attack of 5 is potentially scary. I enjoy that a lot more so than, yeah, how Hearthstone does it currently. But it was also a bit of a rude awakening to get used to, because everything in Hearthstone... What else have I played? I feel like other card games, too, are much higher stat-wise. Utter fool. Alright, so the Dodongos die to bombs, but we can't use actual bombs. We have to use bomb flowers until we get the ability to use bombs. So we're gonna have to look for bomb flowers here to kill the Dodongos. There's a bomb flower. Yeah. Let's blow open the entrance first. Zubad. Oh, that's right. This is a whole, like, mini dungeon. I forgot about this. Oh, because you get the spiritual stone from the... That's right. Okay. Yeah, I was getting this confused with the other Goron. That's right. This is a whole dungeon. I literally thought it was just, like, 2 Dodongos in a cave. It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step. Will do. Alright, these things die to bombs, but I have no bombs. Which means I cannot do anything about them right now. I know nothing about Magic lore, no. From the very little I know, I think it's very cool. Like, I know the, planeswalkers are dueling or whatever. All the cards are interesting, all the flavor and stuff. So no, I don't really know anything, but I am interested to learn. It seems like a very interesting world, that is for sure. What's up, Darkest? Welcome back. Okay, so we got a full-ass dungeon here, which I completely forgot about. Which means we're going to have to be Smart. Oh, those are little mini dodongos, so they blow up. I see. Dongos are related to bombs in most Ocarina situations. Okay, so if we blow up one here... Come on. Okay. Come on. Where you guys at? They're just gone? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I thought that was a Goron at first. Okay, so we gotta get something permanent over there. Can we shove this guy? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Beautiful. These are keys. Okay, bye. Oh, the lizard, Lizalfos. These guys are called. Okay, jump slash is always the move. Do your thing, come on. Come on. Ouch. Oh, he's going for it. What's he doing? What is he doing? Attack! Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. 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 Come on. Come on! Are you supposed to hit them with this? Or do they just jump away? Uh-huh! A bunch of little weirdos. Okay, down goes one. Why do they just run away for a while and then they just attack you again? Let's go. You and me, 1v1. Do it. Make my day, punk. Make my day, punk. Come on. Come on. Got him. Okay, so what did that open? I don't know where I came in from. Do we have a map? Dodongo's Cavern. Well, I'm not sure which one we came in from. Probably that one. So I think this door opened over here. Come in from here. So there's one bat room. Does this one have two bats on the sides too? No, so this one's new. There's a bombable wall there. And there are dodongos, which are very scary. Here, my friend, you can have that. I guess do we just have to drop it, or do we just have to time it? Unfortunate, a pixel off. Okay, they do a tail swipe and they do some fire breath. I am bad with these bombs. Like, doesn't want to lock onto him either. Jeez Louise. We're just like barely missing him every time. Unreal. Can I like lock on? It's just not letting me lock on for some reason. And they blow up as well. And drop Deku seeds or nuts. What's up, buddy? Okay, probably have to use a Deku stick as well. You're just supposed to drag these bombs throughout this one corridor. See, like that didn't hit him. It's so weird. Okay, let's light these sconces at the very least. Okay, now I'm assuming I still want to destroy these Dodongas, but I'm not even sure if it's possible without flat bombs. So I guess we'll give it a shot here. My god, why did that one go so fast? I think it's because I touched it with the Deku stick. Oh, so you can directly hit him with it. And that kind of blows it up faster. Where are you going? I don't know if we can get the one all the way on the other side of the room, because there's no way to speed this up. Try it, but I'm not even sure if it's possible. It literally does not seem possible. But I'm betting if you come back here and blow up all of them, you will get like a chest or something. Yeah, that's right. You can also just cut their tails. I forgot about that. Okay, let's see if we get anything. ₹3? Really? Okay, so that opened the door over there. We also have that one room that we can definitely blow our way into. And that side passage, too. So I'm not sure which one we should prioritize. Probably the one that's closest to us. And there's that door back there, too. Let's go this way first. Now, this room I remember very much, though. Okay, so we got bomb flowers all over the place. I think there's a trick to this one. And I think the trick is pretty easy. You just grab one of these bomb flowers. You jump up here. You place it right in the middle. I think you gotta be kind of close to it. A little bit of a puzzle there. Epic. Okay, so mainly we just want to get our item as quickly as possible. That opens up the map. Have you played any of the Jak and Daxter games? I had Daxter on PlayStation Portable along with Secret Agent Clank. Enjoyed these games as I didn't grow up with Zelda. No. I definitely would have loved them, but honestly, the PS2 era, especially, like, mainly the PS1 era, I missed out a lot on. I bought a PlayStation 1, like, way after... my grandpa got me a PlayStation 1 at the flea market, like, way after the PlayStation 1 was a thing. And that's how I got into Final Fantasy, and that took up all my time with PlayStation 1. But I was not playing PlayStation 2 when it was, like, hugely popular, so I never played, like, Jak and Daxter. And a lot of those Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, a lot of those, like, really popular, classic PlayStation titles I never grew up playing. But as I said, I would have 1000% have loved Jak and Daxter. It was absolutely my style of game. So it does suck that I never grew up with it. Okay, that's good, because whenever that happens, that means you're in a boss fight, or a mini boss fight room. Which may be where our item is. Although maybe we're not in a mini boss fight room. Hold still. Hold still. Got him. Yep. I was gonna say, I think these guys come alive. Armo statues. Okay. That guy's gonna blow up. Good. Is that all of them? Oh, there's one more. Yo, Jenna, thank you very much for the Tier 2 membership. Didn't you just sub with a Tier 2? Definitely happened during Mayvorites, and we're still in Mayvorites. So that's really weird. But the same thing would always happen on Twitch. Thank you very much, Jenna, for the Tier 2 GV membership. That definitely puts us at a wheel spin, so thank you as well. Enjoy the month of early videos. I kind of wish Tier 2 memberships and Tier 3 kind of extended the amount of months you get. I wish there was a way for me to do that. That would make sense, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Jenna, for the Tier 2 membership. That puts our Mayvorites total at 1083 out of 1200 for our first stretch goal. Also, that is a wheel spin as well, which we will do when we get a chance. Yeah, for me it was Nintendo for the most part. I definitely was a little bit of a Nintendo fanboy. Like, I didn't stray from PlayStation stuff, but I definitely, you know, because we never had money growing up, as I said, so it's like, you don't get to play everything. So for me, it was always Nintendo, because as a kid, you just have these, like, loyalties that don't really matter. So for me, I always play Nintendo stuff. Your shield is gone. So you burnt up my shield. Son of a bee. But, like I said, I definitely would have loved it, so it kind of sucks. You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use Z-targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose. I forget what these guys are called. They're literally called, like, traps or something. They have a very, like, simplistic name, but a lot of things in Zelda do. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. So we should be able to climb this, but it also seems like I can move it. Now that's interesting. Oh. I don't remember where this... It's literally just a heart piece. That's it, like a heart. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I don't understand the milestone chatties. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what that means. Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bada, bum. Okay, so we got a little treasure chest over here. Rupees, which are entirely useless to us at the moment. Got a bomb flower. Okay, so we should be able to take this. And throw it over here. unfortunate. Like how that blast still managed to hit me on the way down. Yeah, you gotta time this so well. Bro, are you actually kidding me? You have to, like, literally time it perfectly. Oh my god. Alright, I'll literally wait for the very last possible second. It's like so hard to time. When you make a super chat, there's an option for the milestones. It was there, so I clicked. Do you mean, like, subbing? Oh, I see. Yeah, so when you became a member again, it asked you if you wanted to do, like, the 8 months in a row or whatever. Yeah, it's the same on Twitch, where basically you just say for how long you've supported. I think that's what you're talking about. I don't think the slingshot works on this. Wow, okay. I think Majora's Mask, you have to use a bow for that. Z-da-do-da-do-da-dee-dee. This is an epic combat roll. Okay, we're looking for the bars. Hopefully this is where we get the item. What's up, fella? Do it, make my day. Oh yeah, you can whittle these guys down. I guess they just, like, take turns as their thing. Like, what are they doing? Because you can't even hit them with, like, ranged. Come on, do it. Yep, run away. Alright, your turn. Come on. Okay, time for you to die. Come on. I wonder if there's anything else you can do, like shoot him with a slingshot or not. Alright, big chest, hopefully. No big chest? Really? Okay. It seems long. Now, where are we? So we're above the other lizard fight, but still no item? I'm assuming the item is in the room after this. The door that we just unlocked. Aren't we just here? Or is this a different room? No, this is definitely a different room. Okay. Saw you. Alright, hopefully a chest. Yeah, I always like that weird lizard noise they make. Same thing as the... I think they use that sound for Majora's Mask as well. For a certain enemy. This is just gonna be the compass, isn't it? Very nice. You found a bomb bag. This bomb-holding bag is made from a Dodongo's stomach. You found 20 bombs inside. Now you can set bombs to see and blow stuff up. What a lucky guy. Okay. So yeah, if you don't know how Zelda games work typically, it's exactly like this, where basically you have a little dungeon, typically like every... I guess Ocarina is kind of a little bit different, though. But, yeah, usually there's like a village that needs help or something. You help them and you get the first item, which was the bracelet that lets us pick up the the bomb flowers. And then, as you go through the dungeon, you're eventually able to pick up a better item, which helps you complete the rest of the dungeon, usually after a mini-boss. So, that is the boss. Now we have the full item that we need. Oh no, I'm gonna need a shield. Well, that sucks. Okay. Unless I can bomb them? Oh, that actually works? Wow, okay. I'll take that.
I surrender. In return, I'll sell you Deku Nuts. 5 pieces, 20 rupees they are. Let's make a deal.
Well, I do need to get rid of rupees. Deku Nuts aren't really that helpful, though.
Yikes, I'm gonna go home then.
Well, let's see what this guy sells.
All right, you win. In return, I'll sell you Deku Seeds. 30 pieces, 40 rupees they are.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just need to get rid of rupees because otherwise they're basically useless. I hoped they would have a shield for me. But that's like... Alright, so let's try to go back up here. We didn't do everything here, I don't think. Do-ba-do-be-do. Okay, what else can we do in here? We can move that thing down there for some weird reason, but it doesn't seem to do much else. Let's go up over to this way. Bum, 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 bum. Almost seems like we can jump up to that, but I'm not even sure if that's really intended. No. So this room might be done. I can't really tell. Let's go back up to this ledge real quick. Yeah, I guess we're done here for now, at least. Okay, excuse me. Gots to get through. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Alright, so now we can blow up those eyeball dudes as well. And there's like a whole bunch of other bombable areas we can go to. Let's jump down here. This is the beginning door. It's gotta be, yeah. Okay, so there's definitely stuff over there to the left. I guess we should blow up this guy in the middle, though, just to see if he drops anything. What up, Barry? Okay, he doesn't do anything. Let's jump over here. Oh. What do you do?
I give up. If you let me go, I'll sell you a Deku Shield. It's 50 rupees. Let's make a deal.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Thank you very much.
You got a Deku Shield, switch to the equipment subscreen, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you can buy a shield. It might not even be worth to, like, equip, honestly. Actually, this would be better to use. Yeah, because as I said, the metal won't burn, whereas the other ones will burn. But the other one's not very... The metal one's not very useful as a child. Like. Oh, big old chest back here. You found the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move left stick up and down to select a floor to view. Got you. Did we go in here? I don't remember, but I know there's places to the other side that we've not been to. So let's go that way. We gotta remember that one room that has that bombable wall as well. This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. You can blow these up and they'll like shoot off like a rocket ship. I think just as an Easter egg, basically. I don't think that has any function in the game. I guess you need the Mask of Truth, which I suppose is still in... Yeah, what's the item in Ocarina? There must be a truth item, which I guess is the Mask of Truth, or maybe the lens? I'm forgetting. I know much more about Majora's than I do Ocarina, surprisingly enough. So let's do that. Oh my god. Okay, get away from me. Let's throw that over there. And there does his skull. Oh. So we should definitely bomb this, because there's like 4 enemies right there. Yep. That was pretty good. Now, if you need to get something like that, you could do like the jump slash. That'll help you get that, basically. Is that the only point of this room, really? That's surprising. There's no other point to being in here? Well, now I'm curious as to where we need to go, because I don't remember the next thing that we have to do. I feel like we did everything else. Oh, the room with the bomb flowers all around the base. I feel like there was something else to do there. It might be this room here. Okay, so we fought the lizard dudes in here. Okay, there's a bombable wall there we didn't blow up. That's the Dodongo thing, but we killed them all, we didn't get anything. So what do we got here? Hello. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to this shield, because you can actually deflect with this shield as Kid Link. We definitely talked to this guy too, or did we not?
Alright, you win. In return, I'll sell you Deku sticks. 1 piece for 15 rupees they are. Let's make a deal. No way. Yikes, I'm going home then.
That is like a terrible deal. Absolutely horrendous. I will definitely decline. Okay, so then we have the Dodongo room, but we've already killed them all. We didn't get anything, so we don't need to do that. I think we're trying to find that room with all the bomb flowers at the base, which I have no clue where that was. Maybe this way. Have you been to the cinema yet? No, we're going today after the stream. For Superman, the film. Okay, so this is literally where we just were. There's also something directly above us. What was that room with the bomb flowers at the base? Guess it's gotta be on the other side. Adios, spirit. Okay, here's the room. So in this room, I think we didn't blow up this. Or did we not go up? Did we go back here? We definitely have not been in here, which probably just has the compass, I'm betting. Yeah, that's definitely the compass. So we have to hit this guy, or do we have to bomb him? So let's let him move towards us. And then try to hit him. Yeah, because you want him to be blinking. Okay. I see, I see. So this is the compass for sure. You found the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. And we can move these guys, but I'm assuming there's no reason to do that. Or I guess we should at least try it. Maybe they have a hidden thing underneath them. Well, now I'm still a little confused, because we're getting things, but nothing's really, like, necessary. We definitely went up to the top of this. I think I have one lead on what to do next. That might be what we're looking for. Okay, so we did everything in this room right. Let's check. I'm just trying to look. Stop Z-targeting. Oh, there's a golden skulltula over there. Interesting. I'm assuming you have to have a different item to get that one, though. Perhaps. Maybe. It's probably for 100%. Okay, so we're looking for the big room. And I'm gonna switch my shield, because if these things touch me, they burn my shield. No, we're looking for the big room with the Dodongo eyeballs. I think it's this room here. So let's get rid of these flaming keys. Okay, we are way too far away from where I thought we would be. But there's a door over there. Oh, with a switch. I definitely didn't see that before. Okay, so let's jump over here. Yeah, we need to be on that bridge over there. I think there's something that you can do, but I'm not even sure how to get to that room. Hopefully this room here links to it. There's got to be like a passage we have not taken. Yeah, and it's literally in this room. Okay. So let's go over here. So maybe you're supposed to move this block and then get on top of the block and be able to jump onto a pillar in the middle? Is that what it is? Because there's something with this room we have yet to do, and I don't know what it is. It almost feels like we're supposed to blow up the bases, like have these pillars drop down, but I don't think that's what it is either. Herm. Yeah, because we have to get where those pots are, but the question is how. Because I'm pretty sure this doesn't link to it, right? Yeah, let's take a look at the map. So we're here. If we keep going straight... Oh, it does link over. Why did we not do that before? Right? I'm going the right way, yeah? Because if we go straight, it links into that bigger room, and then we can go into a different door. Why do we not do that, though? I feel like we would have done that. I suppose we'll see. So here, and then we definitely went into this room. I remember that. We must have just not interacted with the pillars the way we were supposed to. Basically. Okay, so now... Did I literally just not go straight? Like, why would I have not have? We could jump up to there as well, but there's just pods. Although there are stalactites. Did I literally just not walk through this door right here? That's so bizarre to me. Yeah, I literally didn't. Wow. Okay. So then that raises that. And what does this say?
Giant dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open.
I see. I see. Giant red Dodongo. So it's definitely talking about this giant Dodongo right here, so I think we grab a bomb and we drop it. And hopefully that landed in the eye socket. Yup. Oh, yep. And then the same thing over here. Herm. Beautiful. Okay, let me jump down here. Jump down here. Turn around. Into the belly of the beast. What's up, Desu? Welcome in. Boo, 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 boo. Oh my god. Okay, so there's gates on that door, which means there's probably some way to activate the door. Hold still. Hold still. Okay, hole in the ground. We can also go up there. There's also a thing up there, but we'll definitely come around the other side to push that down. So what's in the ground? A switch? Okay. Booba dubba dee. So that opens. The question is, no, we need something to put on it. Probably that crate from up there, which means our only option is this way. I guess you can move this to get back up that other way. It seems like. Why is this here? Okay. So you can go over that way, or we can go over that way. I guess it probably would be smarter to come over here and then push this first. Hopefully it stays there. What's up, M1 1987? Or M 1987. Ocarina is a fantastic video game, one that I love very much. Although not as much as Majora's Mask. Okay, we don't have a bottle, so we'll just grab that fairy. Let's keep that there. Let's go over to this bombable wall first. I swear to God, sometimes the bombs blow up so much faster than other times. It's so weird. Zubadabadoo. Okay, where does this go? Another Armos blocking a gold sculptula. you gotta hit the almost twice. Alrighty. So yeah, it's kind of like the fairies in Majora's Mask, I guess. There's just like random rooms that only exist to give you gold skulltulas. Huh, so that does reset. Weird. Like, why even push this down? I guess only if you come from the other side, you need to get through it. It's always weird which Zeldas keep the blocks in the same spot, which Zeldas kind of reset them. Okay, where do we go from here? This was the other side, so now we can shove this and then also place it into that central part. We're going to have these flaming keys as well, which we will need to watch out for. Let's go back around the other side to get some cover. Is this the boss right here? Looks like it might be. It's a weird spot for the boss to be. Usually there's like no pop in circumstance. I don't remember the boss of this. I probably will once we get in here, though. Is this the boss? Okay, so we're definitely gonna need bombs. There's like a thing right here. I'm assuming we have to bomb this. Alright. Yeah, this is what I thought it was. I was like, is this the one with the giant Dodongo? Yep. Okay, we got bomb flowers in the corners, too. That's probably if we run out of actual bombs. Oh my god. Infernal Dinosaur. King Dodongo. Holy freaking crap, Lois. Alright, well, looks like he's... oh. I think he's just gonna outspeed me here. So it looks like he sucks in, which is the one we want to throw the bomb, probably. Yep. Grab the sword. Lock on. Jump slash. Get around him here. See where he ends up. Looks like you really only get one hit. If you try to get more, you kind of get hit. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. He's kind of almost doing the Terminator thumbs up there. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, jump slashes, man. Jump slashes make Ocarina of Time so easy. Okay, bye. What's your favorite dungeon in each Legend of Zelda game you've played? Can't remember the first one. Never played the second one. Don't remember Link to the Past dungeons. Let's see. Ocarina, definitely the Forest Temple, or whatever the one with the music where it's like doo 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 doo. I think it's either called the Forest or the Spirit Temple. Definitely that one. Majora's Mask is pretty short, right? There's only like 4 mainline dungeons. Trying to remember them. Not the Swamp Dungeon. Yeah, definitely the, forgetting what it's called, but the final, like, the stone tower, whatever it's called. Definitely that one in Majora's. Wind Waker, I don't remember them, honestly. It's been too long. I need to replay them. I feel like the dungeons were not as strong as the other mainline games in Wind Waker. And then comes Skyward Sword. No, Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, I'm super overdue for a replay. I think there was a Frozen dungeon that I remember, but I don't know if it's my favorite. Skyward Sword. I don't remember much either. My memory's just so bad with like trying to remember little particular parts from each game. And then Breath of the Wild and company don't really have dungeons.
It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship.
Boom, bing, bee, boom, boom. Bee, boom, bee, boom, boom. Boom, bing, bee, boom, boom. Bee, boom, bee, boom, boom. You obtained the Goron's Ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find.
Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother.
You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? Forgot about this part. They're so creepy. Okay, we done did it. Now he says to go visit the Great Fairy, which I don't remember if we have to do that, but he said we should. Thus we probably should. Which they said is at the top. So I guess we gotta blow up these boulders, huh? The hell? These not blow up? Or are we literally just like missing a pixel? Okay, that was weird. Souls-style bosses where it's learning their moves and depleting their health. Definitely the former, I would say. To me, a Legend of Zelda boss is usually like, it's not necessarily hard, but it's like, you know, you're using the item that you recently got. If I remember right, the Fire Temple, whatever, Wind Waker first, Dragon Roost Island boss, like that was a really good one, if I remember right. because, you know, you get the item there, and then you have to use it to, like, fight the boss. I think mixing the constant of Link's sword that he always has in with the item that you get in each dungeon in an interesting, puzzly way, that, to me, is, like, the best version of a Legend of Zelda boss. Yeah, the music is always goated in these games. Well, this is not the Great Fairy. Unless... What's to do with the cows? I think you can... In one of the games, you can get Lon Lon or Moo Moo Milk from playing, like, the Lon Lon Ranch song. I don't remember if it's that one or not. Okay, now I think we gotta avoid boulders. Literally falling on top of... That's not where I'm supposed to go? That was really weird. It almost seems like that was unavoidable. I wonder if we're literally not supposed to be here yet. The fairy matters. Okay. I mean, I figured, because, yeah, this game's usually good at hinting at where you need to go next. Well, hopefully it's this way. I mean, we're literally climbing the mountain. I mean, I think they're called gimmick bosses in FromSoft games because FromSoft games are designed around skill. So when they throw in a boss that's more of a puzzle boss, you know, it's not like Zelda where literally the name of the game is puzzles. So I wouldn't really consider it a gimmick boss because that's just how Zelda's designed versus FromSoft. And I don't really mind gimmick bosses in FromSoft either as long as they're, like, engaging and interesting. Like, I always liked Wolnir, for instance, even though some people don't like him. You've done well to come all the way up here, Link. This is the summit of the sacred Death Mountain. Hoot! It is said that the clouds surrounding this peak reflect the condition of Death Mountain. When they look normal, it's at peace. Climbing all the way up here just proves how smart you are. Now I want to see you make another smart move. The Great Fairy lives on this mountaintop, and she will give you a new skill. She's the leader of the fairies, you know. Whoo! I will perch here and wait for you. When you're ready to go back down, I can help you. Now get going. No. 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 God, no. Oh, no. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm surprised that's not a thing, to be honest. A, Z-targeting type game in a From Software sort of universe. That could really work, especially be nostalgic. It would be nostalgic for you know, people that grew up during the N64 era. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. What is this? Not sure what that is. Oh wait, that might be where the fairy is. Or not? Death Mountain Crater. No, I think the Great Fairy is in here. Link, it's so hot in here, we can't stay for long. 36 seconds. Yeah, so I think this is where the fairy is, but we only have 36 seconds to find her. So we should restart this. Yeah, I love puzzles, man. I mean, honestly... Wait, why did that just go down? What the hell? Honestly, puzzle games are... I would literally... Okay. I'm just gonna go down here. Hopefully we won't die. Puzzle games are literally, like, the top 3 genre for me. And when they're interwoven in games like this, it is absolutely my jam. It took me a while to kind of understand why I love Zelda so much. Because I think as a kid I would get more frustrated at the puzzles. But then once I developed the ability to actually do them, it like clicked. Later on in my life I realized why Zelda's so good, as opposed to being a child. Even though I kind of got it as a kid too, but for different reasons, you know? Alright, do we still have the same time? No, it's reset, okay. So where the hell is the Great Fairy? Maybe up here? I think she's behind a bombable wall, if I remember correctly. Probably this one. Okay. Well, I mean... So she's got to be down, but we got to reset this timer, although it didn't reset the last time, which is very weird. I guess I'll just go down here and hopefully it'll reset. Okay. I feel like I'm definitely gonna die. What the hell? Where is this great fairy? Maybe she's just over there to the back outside. I feel like she's inside, though. My memory is that she's inside here, but it could be wrong. And that didn't look like a bombable wall outside, but... Let's go check that. Alright, so is it you? You don't really look like a bombable wall. Wow, okay. I guess you are. The Great Fairy's Fountain. We definitely have to play Zelda's Lullaby, which is do-do-do. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon. Release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate L once and press B for a very effective quick spin. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay, bye. Thank you. So now what do we... So we gotta get the third spiritual stone, which is oh yeah, I know. That's where I got stuck on as a kid. But how are we supposed to know where to go, I wonder? You're supposed to shield, is that what it is? Oh, that makes sense. I don't think I ever realized that. It's weird because it almost sounds like you're getting hit by it, but then if you shield, you don't really get hit by it. Music still makes you feel nostalgic for some reason. Yeah, that's a weird one, because like RuneScape, you know, I never played as a kid, but when we did the RuneScape stream, yeah, I kind of like felt nostalgic for it, you know, because I had, you know, MMORPGs from that time were something I put a lot of time into. So I know what you mean, but also with like Zelda, you hear the music everywhere because it's such a legendary soundtrack. So you may have just like heard it in different places, maybe. But yeah, I wonder if there's like a German term for that or something. You got a magic jar, your magic meter is filled. That right there we won't even be able to get. Not even sure if it's worth to kill it. Doesn't really matter. What's up, King? Welcome in. Rolling gives you iframes so you don't take damage at the start or an end of a roll, but in the middle of it you still take damage. What? You get Dark Souls-esque iframes in Zelda? I literally never do that. I thought you always like would get hit during a roll. That is crazy. Did not know that. Okay, so we can get a bottle here, right? Which I'm not even sure if you're intended to get it early, but it would be nice. I don't know if we need it, though, right now. We may get a bottle naturally. I'm curious how you get a wallet. Maybe it's here. Okay, so let's go to that Great Fairy and see what she'll give us. We'll take a break here in a second and do that wheel spin as well once we get to higher Castle Town. You taking damage from the water? What's that sound? Turns it into the battle for Tamriel. Interesting. If you play it, let me know what the quality is like. Did you know if you walk up the bridge chain and jump off towards the middle of the bridge, you get free money? No, honestly, outside, like, Ocarina is weird for me. It's like a game that I loved as a kid. It was such an adventurous, like, fun, like, cool thing for me to experience, but first time I couldn't get past Goma, because I was, like, scared of Goma, the Deku Tree boss. I think I had my friend beat it, and then I got to Jabu Jabu, and I got mega stuck and never could figure it out. So then I, like, never played it again until I think I took, like, a flight, and I played the 3DS version, and that was the first time ever. I think on the way back, I was, like, very close to 100%ing it. And that was, like, the first time I ever actually beat Ocarina. So, like, Ocarina is weird for me, because it's, like, a game that I do have memories of. It is nostalgia for me. Nostalgic. But it's also something I never, like, actually beat until I was an adult. Which is kind of funny, given the kid, adult sort of thing. So to answer your question, no, I did not know that, because there's a lot of stuff I just flat out don't know about this game. Like I do with Majora's, which is by far, like, the most knowledgeable I am about a Zelda game. Alright, so there is a Great Fairy here as well. I think it's like over in that field, right? Or no, it's like back there. Yeah, I remember this. Dead end. Oh, how wrong you are. Aha. The green fairy. No. Do, do, do. Do, do. No. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Ba, ba, bee, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Do 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 do. But a do chat tick do chit tick do 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 do. But a boo ba boo 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 boo. Welcome, Link. I'm the great fairy of magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Be ba be ba ba. You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. It's attack magic you can use with C. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay, will do. Bye. Yeah, I think that's not very practical to use in this game, but it is helpful when you need to burn something, but you don't have, like, any other way to burn it, if I remember correctly. But to, like, actually attack enemies, I feel like it's not very practical. So now, where are you supposed to go? I mean, I know where you're supposed to go, but I'm wondering, like, how the game tells you that, because it doesn't really tell us anything. Maybe we should get the bottle, maybe we should get any town stuff first. You cool with tips like that, or does it count as backseating? No, you're all good. This is a playthrough where you can backseat as much as you want. There's not going to be anything that's... The only thing I would ask is obviously don't spoil, like, you know, how the story goes, of course, because there's not really a point to do that. But outside of that, yeah, you can say whatever you want. Alright, we are going to take a bathroom break, do a wheel spin, any announcements as well. BRB. Bum 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 bum. All right, so yeah, this is Nostalgia Week. We're streaming every single day for Mayvorites 2025, which is Mayvorites 6. The end of Nostalgia Week is today, meaning Horror Week starts tomorrow. We'll be going live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time every day, unless I just can't and I have to move it, like yesterday for Dungeons & Dragons. There will be a poll probably on Friday for the patrons to decide what comes back for Saturday's stream. Then there will be a poll probably, I guess, the same day for everybody to decide what comes back on the Sunday stream. Currently, as far as incentives go, we have hit every single one, but everybody voted for stretch goals. I think there was literally 2 to 3 votes against across the patrons and everybody. So we do have stretch goals. Basically, I planned 5, 200 points each, which is probably going to be very difficult to hit. So, yeah, if we don't hit them, like I said, we've already hit all the normal incentives, so it's all good. People did vote for the stretch goals. Like I said, I think there was 2 or 3 votes against, and every other vote was for. So, the current one, yeah, if we hit 200 points by the end of this month, we will make KOTOR 2 the priority playthrough after Mayvorites ends. Instead of doing Starfield, we will do KOTOR 2 first, since a lot of people have asked for it. And every 25 points, we'll spin the wheel, which we have 1 currently. Also, I did get the Fallout official cookbook. I bought it new, although I think it's refurbished. I think Amazon sent me a refurbished one because just the back has some weird spots on it. But I do have the Fallout official cookbook, which means we will do a Fallout cooking stream at some point, as well as all the other stuff if you type ! locked in. We also have a new Discord. You can type ! Discord if you want to join it. And I think that's just about everything. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Thank you again to Jenna and Nico for the memberships. That's pretty appropriate, because we just did D&D. Okay, we're going to do what Spirit suggested for this one. So let me go ahead and grab my dice. I'll be right back. Bee bum bee ba da boo, bee bum boo ba dee boo, bee bum boo ba da boo, boo ba da boo ba da boo. Twilight Princess. Dominion Rod. I don't remember that. I do remember the Gale Boomerang though, and I like that a lot. Alright, well, I guess if I roll and then chat sees what I roll, it kind of gives up the surprise. So I think I'll roll, I'll read a Pokédex description, and y'all can guess in the chat which it is. Now, I don't remember how people said to do this, because this is the type of thing that really confuses my brain. So we would roll a D10. That would determine the gen. And then from there we could roll... 5 D20s? That would work, right? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it, obviously. But that would work, I think. So I guess I don't know if I should give you the hint. I guess just no hints would probably be best for this. Okay, so... Where's a D10? One of the incentives was to beat Starfield. One of the OG incentives. Appreciate it, Desu. Okay, let's see. Wow, that did not roll at all. Okay, interesting. So I guess we'll do it by... How could this work? Because if I roll that, it could determine the gen. Yeah. So I guess I'll roll for the generation. And then I'll look up, how many total Pokemon there are for that generation. Which, how do I see, the final number for this? There's got to be an easier way. Because now I got to do subtraction. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So I got the generation down, and now I'm going to roll... Yeah, like 5 d20s, right? I guess 6 d20s? Yeah. Hopefully this works, because this is the type of thing, like I said, that my brain just does itself in completely, and I forget everything about it. Or get very confused. So we need 6 d20s, so 2 more d20s. By the way, we were playing Pikmin 4 last night. We found a D20 treasure where the Pikmin had to like take it back to base, and that was really cool. Also some D4s. All right, so now I'm gonna roll 6 D20s. There's probably a much better way to do this. Okay, then I am going to add all these D20s up. Do. Alright, then I'm going to go to this number. There literally has to be a better way to do this. I'm having to do so much, like, addition and subtraction. Okay, and that brings me to this number. Which is this Pokemon. So then I can click this Pokemon. And of course, this website does not have Pokédex entries because I have to go to 3 different websites to find the actual piece of Pokemon information I need. And then I guess maybe we'll just read from, like, that generation's Pokédex. So, feel free to guess which Pokemon this is in the chat if you so wish. Where are the Pokédex entries? There we go. Okay. It makes fur balls that crackle with static electricity. It stores them with berries in tree holes. It makes electricity with pouches in its cheeks and shoots charges from its tail. It lives atop trees. A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity. So that right there is the clue. Yeah, glad you're enjoying Desu. All right, let me put this stuff back, and then we will reveal the answer. Yep. Jenna and Ghost Stories got it. Pachirisu. I really like Spirit Fant's idea there. That's pretty fun. But obviously it relies on people knowing anything about Pokemon. So I don't know. There's lots of stuff we could do, obviously, if we roll the dice. We could just switch it monthly, too. Maybe, like, 1 month do SCPs, whatever. Read something from a database. But yeah, Pachirisu was the little guy. Alrighty. Zoobada beebada boo. Boo ba boo bada boo ba 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 da boom ba 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 da boom ga boo boo. Okay, so now we don't really, yeah, we're getting hearts anyways. I mean, I guess we could just go straight to the next thing. I don't know. They said get the fairy thing, which I wonder if you need that spell for this. There's obviously a lot of other stuff we could do right now, but also in Zelda, it kind of helps to progress more just because you'll constantly unlock things. Oh, I think I know what we need to do, don't I? Yeah, I'm betting if we go directly to the next zone, we're not going to be able to do it. So I'm betting we have to go over here, maybe. Maybe not. Let's go try it out. Pika clones would always be easy to get. I don't know, yeah, because I was reading that description and I was thinking it sounded a little bit like Plusle or Minun, you know? So it's this way, right? I forget how this game goes, man. I'm really bad with Ocarina memory. I think we gotta go this way. Actually, let's see what Navi says.
I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other spiritual stone.
Oh. Am I supposed to go find her, or can I just call her with this? Do. You want to talk to Saria, right? Yeah.
Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Are you collecting...
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. You can't, like, skip faster unless you skip the entire thing.
Are you collecting spiritual stones? You have one more to find. You mean the spiritual stone of water, don't you? The great Deku Tree once told me that King Zora, ruler of Zora's domain, has it. Do you want to talk to Saria again? No. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured. Wasn't sure if we had to go talk to her first, though. It's this way, right? Zora's River, watch out for swift current and strong undertow. The Zora River. Hoo-hoo! Looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoo-hoo-hoo! I was gonna say, what's stopping you from doing this before the Gorons, but it's these rocks here that you would need to bomb. So yeah, you have to do Zora's third. I kind of always wish they would, like, let you choose, you know? But I guess it makes it much harder to design a game around that. Why are these rocks? I swear to God, my accuracy with bombs this playthrough has been god. Huh? You bombed this, right? Like, how are my bombs not blowing that up before? That's crazy. What's up, buddy?
How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well.
How about 10 rupees for 1 piece? Yeah. You got him. Oh my gosh. I accidentally keep skipping everything. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. Okay, can I buy another one? How about some magic beans? Well, they're not that popular yet. How about 20 rupees for 1 piece? You got a magic bean, find a suitable spot for a garden and plant it with seed. Then wait for something fun to happen. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to bet, or bet, and then use that bet to plant it. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. But we're going to need a bottle to put water on it, I do believe. Okay, I think I messed up by jumping over there. So we might actually need a bottle. I don't know if you need the... I don't know if you need to use the magic beans to get to the Zora domain or not. So let's see if we can maybe make it without the beans. That fence is interesting too, because now I am wondering if you need to get another thing too. You should be able to just get up here, no? Huh. It almost seems like you are able to get to that other side. But we might need one of 2 things to get over there. Yeah, I really like the 3DS version. Do old game graphics bother you at all? No. I typically don't mind if a game looks old as long as it plays okay. Usually for me, the thing that will kill an old game for me is like the controls just being god-awful. Which honestly, if you didn't grow up with Ocarina, I could see this game really being frustrating. Yeah, you know, Ocarina, like, looks charming to me. I don't think the N64, the PlayStation era graphics are particularly, like, good. Like, a good era of gaming in terms of graphics. But I think it's, like, charming. It's not, like, a negative to me, really. But yeah, going back and playing something that has horror, you know, like, what do we play? Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It literally starts you with the horizontal analog stick, like looking left or right. It reversed it. And I was just like, what? And as far as I know, there was no way to change it. And that to me is just like, what, under what circumstance would that ever be like a well-designed thing? Like, I really just don't get that. So that to me is like, you know, obviously we can adapt to it, but it's just baffling, basically.
What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, back in the day, they were mind-blowing. I remember when I always say this, but when I got home from getting my first GameCube, the silver or platinum GameCube, and then getting Super Smash Bros. Melee, plugging that in, and seeing the graphics, like, my mind was literally completely blown. I was like, there's no way graphics will ever be better than this as long as I live. It looks so phenomenal to me. And of course I was wrong. And graphics would come a lot farther over time. But at that time, it was astounding to me. Look, oh my gosh. I accidentally keep skipping the whole thing. Modded the graphics halfway through because they bothered you. I don't think, yeah, I think I've adapted over time. I don't think now I'm as, like, upset by graphics, basically. At that time, yeah, I probably would have been a little more, what's the word? Discerning. But now, you know, I think I would actually appreciate Morwin's graphics. And I've beaten Morwin since, like, without, you know, changing the graphics, obviously. Yeah, tank controls is a different beast entirely. Yeah. Tank controls are... I didn't grow up with that. I didn't grow up with, like, you know, Resident Evil games or anything. They're not horrendous, but they do take getting used to, obviously. Yeah, it's not a first-time playthrough. I just never changed the tags on Twitch. I don't even have the options to change the tags when I go through my multi-streaming software. But a lot of people end up thinking it's a first playthrough of things when it's not. So, my bad. Not trying to trick anybody. Yeah, apparently people hated Wind Waker, which is weird. I don't remember that, but, like, I know that's a thing, apparently. I think I was just playing, like, Call of Duty Xbox stuff, so I never played Wind Waker at the time. But now it's like, yeah, I love how Wind Waker looks. I love cel-shaded games. Wind Waker's great. Definitely overdue for a playthrough, but first, Twilight Princess. I always forget, like, you're blocked off from one of these, aren't you? But there's, like, a way to do... Oh, yeah, you get on a fence, right? I don't even know if we need to go back here, though. Do you? Yeah, there's a Kuko over there. Isn't there a way to do it? I guess if you, like, grab that. Because it's weird. It's like you need a bottle, or maybe you don't. Maybe you need something else. But this is a way to get a bottle, and I feel like you can get this bottle around this time, can't you? Yeah. From what I remember, yeah, that's it. It was like people thought it was going to be more cartoony. But, no, Wind Waker's great. In its own way, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I think Ocarina of Time is the better game overall. I mean, you know, completely being objective, it's obviously one of the best games of all time, especially for the era. But, just based on style, my favorite is Majora's Mask. I don't think Majora's Mask is the better game. You know, saying that, I think, would just be having rose-tinted glasses. But, it is my favorite, which is, of course, entirely subjective. So hopefully we're not doing all this work for nothing, because we still got to get that Kuko back there, and I don't even know how to get it. I swear to God there's a way to do it, though. Do I need to fly with it? Because that's going to be a bit of a chicken and an egg problem. It's like I can throw them onto the crate. Like, how do we get back there and get that Kuko out? You need to fly with the chicken past the fence. But then how do I get them both out of there? Yeah, I'm forgetting what the order is here. Yeah, I mean, that's mainly the thing. It was one of those 2000 games where, like, they had a year to make it. They did a phenomenal job for what it is. But Ocarina obviously just had more dev time. I don't know how much more, but Ocarina, you know, you can just tell it's much more fleshed out and a more solidified adventure, as I've said. How do you do this? I'm forgetting. I don't feel like Majora's Mask 100%ing is a chore. There are chore-y elements about it, but I feel like, I mean, Ocarina has to have very similar chory elements to it. We just recently, not too long ago, 100%ed Majora's Mask off camera. I loved it. I didn't really feel like anything was too bad. You do kind of have to go through methodically, obviously, to get like all the stray fairies and whatever, but I don't know. I had a good time, but I'm also biased. It's my favorite Zelda game. Use the stairs and toss them over the railing after jumping over to the new area. Throw the Kuko over the fence once you're over. So, like, throw him over the fence now, and then go get them both. What do you guys mean? Oh, am I just flying over there? Is that what you mean? Just throw as you reach the fence. Would you ever play DK64? I really want to. I mean, yeah, they basically... It's a very similar game to Banjo-Kazooie and 2E, which are two of my favorite games of all time. To grab the top? Oh, throw wall like mid-jump? Yeah, I'm confused by the order of operations here. So I'm taking this Kuko up to the top of this, and I'm jumping and flying over, and then I'm throwing them like back over to the other side. It doesn't even look like I could fly over with this guy. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So now I can throw this guy back over. No! My... Are you actually kidding? Did that just reset all of that? What a joke. It's literally not worth those 20 rupees, my guy. I'm betting that just reset everything, but let's see. Oh, and there's a Kuko over there, too. Wait, so that means I need to fly back over and then go get that other Kuko first? Jeez, please. I don't think it reset it, actually, so that's pretty good. So we fly over here. Throw this guy over. Don't step in the hole. I remember this being involved, but I literally don't even remember this being this involved. Okay, jump back down. Throw this guy in. And where did we get that other Kuko? Because now there should be, I think, 2 left. This one, and then the one that we used to fly in before. There's still one more, right? Is it the one up this road? Yep, there it is. It depends on the game, Trident. I was looking at the chat for this one because I've done this puzzle. I just don't remember the order of operations for it, you know. If I'm doing a new puzzle game that I've never played before, then yeah, I will never look at chat unless I just am, like, entirely stuck. Because that is crack cocaine to me to figure out puzzles. Thank you for finding my Kukos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I'll give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. You got an empty bottle. After you put something in this bottle, set it to C when you want to use the item inside. Now the question is, do we only need the bottle to get to the Zora Kingdom? I literally don't remember. The bottle will help us ride the beam. But there's another thing that might help us get past it too, and I honestly don't remember. Well, they said Zora Kingdom first, though. They didn't say Lon Lon Ranch. I think Ocarina's a masterpiece and was the best game ever released for its time, but now not so much. Yeah, it's a tricky thing to talk about because it's like for the time, yeah, Ocarina was. I mean, you literally had to be there. Like there was nothing like this. It blew your mind playing this game as a kid. I mean, anything from this era that was quality blew your mind. Majora's Mask blew my mind. Banjo-Tooie blew my mind. Anything that was that, that level. But Ocarina was like the height of it. But, now if you compare it to something like God of War, 2018 or whatever, some big like cinematic game like that, yeah, it's kind of hard to... What? Why is he saying something different now?
Hoo-hoo, looks like you've already gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain.
You literally already heard this. So yeah, if you compared it now, obviously it's hard to compare because something like God of War 20, the game industry had to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger to justify the price point and justify the hype behind the video game industry. So it's just very hard to compare, So the way I like to look at it is, comparing it for the time, which for the time, Ocarina of Time was a masterpiece. Like literally, nothing could touch it. And you could still argue it still is a masterpiece, which in a lot of ways it is. But to show this to like a Zoomer or somebody that's really, really young and has no really like ties to it, I could see them writing it off. But obviously for those of us that were there during this time, we know what it meant. If it was a new game, I'd never backseat it. I've been on the other side when chat ruins stuff in the game for you. It's annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really mind it because, I get everyone wants to, get involved with it. I understand why. But the annoying thing for me is when I have to constantly talk about it, all the time, constantly ask people to stop doing it. And there's certain games where, people literally... Am I so stupid? Can you... Oh my god. Dude, did I actually... Jesus Christ. Yeah, the only thing that really annoys me is when you have to literally constantly talk about it, which I'm trying to think. There's been games where, it's been awful. KOTOR, I think, everybody was cool with it for, a while. And then at some point... It got to be very annoying to, have to constantly remind people, hey, can you please stop? Because people just, they don't think you'll put two and two together, but they'll just say, hints that are, obviously hinting at something. And it's okay, I know exactly what you mean. I'm not stupid. So, yeah, that is annoying. But usually it's not a huge deal. Did I bottle water or no? Did I not bottle this water? Okay. Well, anyways, I didn't realize you could just jump over here. So yeah, that's the only thing that annoys me. But nine times out of 10, people are usually cool about it. But some people just cannot help themselves, and that gets frustrating. You need a bottle to get to the dungeon. Okay. I wonder if we need the other thing then. Or maybe you just go this way. Without Banjo or Mario. I was considering Mario. Banjo, I just really want to do Tooie. And I'm not really sure how many people would enjoy watching that. But I do definitely want to play Tooie somewhere. Either off camera or on camera. The hell was that noise? Collection week or platformer week? I'm not, but yeah, I do love those games. Can I jump over there? It seems doable, but also not doable. Also, I don't even care. Because it'll take 4 of those to do anything anyways. Souls games are, yeah. I mean, I played, like, most of my Souls games before I streamed, or at least, like, I don't know, during the time that they were new, where people didn't really know how to spoil stuff, you know, because there was, like, Sekiro we played on release, for instance. So luckily, I don't think I've had any, like, really bad instances with a Souls game, but yeah, I know Souls fans are notorious for, like, spoiling things. Play their way, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, for sure.
Zora's Dolby.
Yeah, but even if you say that, even if you're like, hey, if you don't need to say it, don't say it, they'll still say it. Just ahead, King Zora's chambers show the proper respect. Need to, like, light this stuff up. Yeah, there was a dude that was, like, constantly spamming massive paragraphs of text, and it's like, bro, I would literally have to pause the stream and just read this full time as opposed to talk to anybody else or play the game. It's like, it's not happening. King Zora's throne room to hear the King's royal proclamation, stand on the platform and speak to him. What's up?
Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto. Where has she gone? I'm so worried.
That's it? The herbs. Yeah, that's more of a meme now, honestly. Okay, this is the part that I always get confused as well. Grab water, like what the hell? Alright, so he needs to move, which is one of the funniest cutscenes in any game of all time. But to get him to move, what do we do? I don't remember. High dive practice spot. Are you confident in your diving skill?
Diving game, 20 rupees. Wanna play?
No.
Alright, you don't have to play if you don't want to. Bye.
No. No! You son of a bitch! You stole my money. I said no. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Start tunes.
Hey, congratulations. I've got something very nice for you. Come and get it.
Well, I didn't want to do that, but that works. Aiming for those giant rocks. Gold is always more rewarding when you earn it. In the game, yeah. In Minecraft, of course. Aiming for the rock in Minecraft. But
what a graceful dive. Now, please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water.
you got the silver scale. Jump into the water and press A. You can dive deeper than you could before. I totally forgot you get, like, something important there. That's crazy. Alright, what the hell do you have to do for the Zora King? I'm forgetting. Let's try to find Ruto. So we gotta talk to somebody about Ruto, probably?
Who are you? We're the Zoras, the proud aquatic people. So you say you have some connection with Hyrule's royal family. Well, what do you want from us?
Oh, do you just play that? That's it. For me, my favorite race is definitely the Zora. Not only are they unique, but they're also very cool. They're always based on like music stuff, or at least there's a heavy amount of musical theming to them. Definitely the Zora. And it's not even close, to be honest. Although I do like pretty much all the races, ultimately. Body, body, body. Banjo-Tooie? Oh, Banjo-Tooie, yeah. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie does not get the love it deserves. A lot of people pretend as if it's definitely not as good as Banjo-Kazooie, and to me it's like, it's definitely like good in other ways. Like, you know, I don't know. DK64 is weird, because yeah, I feel like now people have definitely come around to it, but in the past, yeah, people didn't really respect it as much. It is a little odd, it is true.
Zora's fountain is the source of the river. Lord Jabu Jabu lives in the fountain. Lord Jabu Jabu is the patron deity of the Zoras. Princess Ruto is in charge of preparing his meals, morning and night. Again.
Pretty sure we're gonna need a fish, so I guess we'll just grab one here.
Bum, 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 bum.
You got a fish. Use it with C and something might happen. It looks so fresh and delicious. On the select item subscreen, you can What the hell are we supposed to do? We gotta get the king to talk to us, but I don't remember. Let's go see what's behind here, maybe. Oh, are we supposed to din's fire? They didn't really say anything about that. Also, we can dive in here now. Oh, yeah, that's right. What is that? You got an empty bottle, put something inside and press C to use it. What? Something's already inside? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at that letter. Yeah, Ritos are cool too. Gorons I love. Trying to think of the other races. All the collectibles are optional. I need to play it because it's Rare. Yeah, it's made by Rare. It's the exact design philosophy of Banjo-Kazooie 2E, basically. So I would probably like it, just have never... I really wish they put it on the Nintendo 64 Online thing for the Switch.
Huh? It looks like there's something already inside this bottle. It's a letter. Help me! I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Ruto. P.S. Don't tell my father.
And I can see Kapora Gabora over there. Alright, so let's go talk to him. Scale to dive underwater, yeah. I'm glad we accidentally did that diving thing, because I definitely would have not have thought that was necessary. I've not seen the trailer, but I've seen the posters for it, and I really like what they're doing with the posters. They're very clever. Worst character? Ruto? Yeah, I'm not a... Ruto's kind of an interesting character.
What are you doing? You've come a long way to get up here. You should look at the map subscreen sometimes. Link, this is a beautiful lake full of pure, clear water. At the lake bottom, there's a water temple used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. Hoo-hoo. The Zoras come from Zora's domain in the northeast Hyrule. An aquatic race, they are longtime allies of Hyrule's royal family. I heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter Zora's domain. Hoo-hoo. I'm on my way back to the castle. If you want to come with me, hold on to my talons. No, I'm good. Don't touch me. Okay, so that's just like if you come here early, basically. That's interesting. DK Bonanza drops. I'm wondering why they haven't. It's very weird, because, like, Microsoft bought
rare. So I was always thinking that was maybe it, but then no, because there are other, like Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie are on the Nintendo Switch online service, which Rare owns. And Microsoft owns. So it's like, I don't know why. It's very, very odd to me that they never put Donkey Kong 64 onto the Nintendo Switch Online thing, because I would definitely have played it. So, hopefully eventually it's a thing. We have been collecting Skulltulas, but not adequately. What's up, Josh? Welcome in. Yeah, it was actually tied between Pokemon Black version 2 Rando and Ocarina. So I was the tiebreaker, and I wanted to play more Ocarina, and it looked like my Switch was broken at the start, so I was worried we would not be able to do it, but then we were able to do it. I don't have a Switch 2 now. I'm looking for a reason to buy one, and currently there's not a huge reason for me to buy one.
Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruda, where has she gone? I'm so worried.
So what do we do?
Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Rudo. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Zora!
Classic.
It lasts a very long time, too. Here's where the emulator fast forward, yeah, for real. Oh my god, this is so long. I love it, though. I wouldn't change it for anything. Replayed Breath of the Wild, not a single frame drop yet. The new Pro Controller feels great. Yeah, that's cool. I guess I just, the only new game right now is literally Mario Kart World, right? I kind of want... I would have loved a new Zelda, man. Something to really... I feel like it's time to bring back strong launch titles, which you could definitely say Mario Kart World is. That's fair, but for me it's like... I just really wish we went back to the days of big single-player adventures when a new Nintendo console came out. Zora's Domain. Zora's Fountain. Don't disturb Lord Jabu Jabu. King Zora the 16th. Yo, what up, Jabu Jabu? So, inside this fish is literally where I got to as a child playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time before easily accessible guides were a thing. And I got mega stuck in here, and I never played it again until I got the 3DS version, and I 100%ed it as an adult. But right here is basically where I got Omega stuck, pretty much. Now, if I remember correctly, and they do give you a hint somewhere too, I think, but if we drop the fish onto the platform... we get sucked in. My memory is that he, gets eaten. That's interesting. What's up, Pestilent? Welcome in. Inside Jabu Jabu's belly. Absurd price for a Switch 2. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I want one, but there's not really anything right now that's I need it. You find the 3DS version of Ocarina to be better than N64? From what I remember, yes. I think the 3DS version has a lot of, quality of life adjustments, if I remember correctly. So I personally prefer it, but, I can absolutely play the N64 one, too. It's obviously playable for sure.
What's my favorite Mario game? Super Mario Sunshine. Definitely. Very, very nostalgic game for me. Although I do love pretty much every solid Mario game. Mario 3 on the NES for sure. Super Mario World amazing. Odyssey amazing. Sunshine amazing. Galaxy didn't really play for a very long time, but I still love it. But yeah. Sunshine. Same dispensable. Ocarina has mostly just all quality content. Busy work. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. I think Breath of the Wild, and I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom, although I didn't do nearly as much as I should have with Tears of the Kingdom. They're great, as I've always said. They're great games. I get why they're so popular. I get why people love them. But yeah, as a child of the 90s, it's like, I really, really hope after Tears we come back to a mainline Zelda in the classic style, because it's so unique. We don't really have a series like that. We do have a lot of open world stuff, and I think it's all well done, that it's all fun, but we do have a lot of open world style games. I would definitely like to see a return to the Zelda style. Yeah, I think the main thing that gets me stuck in this dungeon is the mechanic with the person. You can actually interact with them in weird ways, and that really threw me off as a kid. Really threw me off. Yeah, I think Breath of the Wild does it great, because Breath of the Wild does open world where, like, a lot of the things you can find and discover are unique and memorable, and I do love the shrines in the original Breath of the Wild, so it's all good. I'm not going to hate on it. It's just... I've done more than my fair share of open world games. I don't need every like massive IP that I love to like turn into an open world game, which I just feel like was the thing for like the longest time. You know? Yeah, like Scarlet and Violet. I don't need an open world Pokemon. I really don't. And in fact, like it's very much a downgrade for me. So as soon as I heard they were focusing on that with like Scarlet, Sword and Shield, I was like, ugh. It just means we're basically getting a diluted experience as opposed to just a handcrafted one. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I like the shrines. I like a lot of Breath of the Wild, but it's definitely not my favorite Zelda game. What's up, the names of the... Yeah, I prefer that as well. Soul Stare Frog. Deku Nuts kill Bubbles in one hit. Oh, okay. Yeah, Link to the Past I played after the fact. I think I played the Game Boy Advance version of it, and it was phenomenal. Special shout out always to A Link Between Worlds, which is, without a doubt, my favorite handheld Zelda. So good. Yeah, exactly. I never was a fan of that either. Yeah, I think for people that are like classic fans of Zelda, yeah, it's just like they gave you all the tools immediately, which I get. Again, I get why they did it. Trust me, I get it. But like, yeah, like the getting the items throughout the course of the adventure. Yeah, I love how Zeldas are designed, man. The OGs so much. So to see Breath of the Wild I was cool with, but then like to get a sequel to Breath of the Wild I was just like, okay, can we please like not do that a third time, please? Because Tears of the Kingdom to me just feels so similar to Breath of the Wild. Like it's very hard to even distinguish it. I don't think it's a bad game or anything, but I'm just like, I would love to see a classic Zelda adventure. Do you ever think we'll get a new Legend of Zelda game done in the classic style while the current Breath of the Wild style seems to be selling well? I'm hoping Nintendo realizes, like, you can't do it forever and they'll go back. If they make a third one, I honestly think that that's just, like... it's becoming too much at that point. I don't know how they would make a third Breath of the Wild style game without like drastically changing it. So I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm hoping Nintendo kind of understands that and kind of goes back, or at least something different. If we get a trilogy of Breath of the Wild style games, I will be personally disappointed. But yeah, I mean, they're phenomenally successful, so what do I know? Minish Cap I really enjoyed. Shrines look exactly the same. Yeah, on the outside, but there's obviously so many of them. I do like the shrines. The shrines are like my favorite part of Breath of the Wild, so I can't complain there. They're honestly very clever, and they're little puzzles, you know, to solve, which is always fun for me. Link Between Worlds? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, because you can, like, rent the items, which is weird. Yeah, Pokemon Snap. Yep. The store? I'm not sure what you mean by the store, but Pokemon Snap is on the Nintendo 64 online service, and I have beaten it many times on that and not on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the stream for today. That is officially the end of Nostalgia Week. It is done, which means we're moving into the third week of Mayvorites, which seems early, the 13th day. But I guess that's because the first week started on Tuesday? That seems very like... Yeah, because we're going to have a bit of like a second half at the end of it too. Anyways, yeah, Nostalgia Week is done, which means Horror Week will start tomorrow. And we're going to be starting with a big horror game that I have never played. And hopefully we'll be able to do it in one stream, it sounds like, as well. So yeah, Horror Week will be up next. Like I said, we'll do a vote. I'll probably activate the poll on Friday for patrons to choose what we do Saturday. And then the same poll for everybody else, which will choose what we do Sunday. So until then, yeah, we have the stretch goals activated. So if you want to see those stretch goals hit, feel free to support the stream at any point in time. And if not, that's cool too. We already have all the incentives, so there's a ton of stuff for us to do. Yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time for Horror Week for Mayvorites 2025. Have a good rest of your weekend, and a good night. Adios.